my goodness, we're on the road to Wrestlemania? You're here? Okay, good. So you said you wanted to do some trades. How much is Josh Briggs worth? He is valued at currently 62K. Since his value's gone down since the contract's gone down. The contract length has gone down since the season's almost over. What's Xia Li worth? Xia Li is worth 62K, so that's 124K for both of them. What's Cruz del Toro worth? Cruz del Toro is worth 24K. So you need 100K more. Andre Chase is worth 11K. So you need 89K more. Carmella is worth 55K, so you need 34K more if you put Carmella, Cruz, and Andre on the table just for Josh and... But are you sure you want to trade your tag champ? Because Andre Chase is your tag champ right now. Yeah, but why would you just take the titles off of them? Damon Kemp's hurt for 3 weeks, so you can't really do anything about Damon Kemp. I mean, you could just trade Carmelo and Axiom and Cruz del Toro, and that would equal the value of Josh Briggs and Xylee. Yeah, Cruz del Toro, Carmella, and Axiom would be the value that they would want for him. Just tell me the trade offer you want to make. What's Jake Sandu worth? He is worth 9K. So you'd be at like 20. You'd be at 25K if you offered him on the table. Do those four. So add Jake, Cruz del Toro, Carmella, and Andre Chase so Carmella, Cruz del Toro, Jake Sandu, Andre Chase, and 40K for Josh Briggs and Xylee. Is that the trade you want? This right here? Confirm? Okay. And they accept your offer. Is that all the trade you're gonna do? Because I'd be willing to take Billy Slugger off your hands. Would you be willing to offer Billy Slugger? Her value is at 4.2K. Okay. Would you be okay if I gave you 5K for her since she's worth 4.2K? $10K? Whoa. I'll take it though. So Billy Slugger for 10K? Is that what you want to offer? Yep, okay. I accept the trade. Okay. SmackDown. No, I am not accepting that trade. That's a garbage trade, SmackDown. SmackDown offers you 68K for Nicholas Mann and Ava Moreno. They offered me, SmackDown offered me Indy Hartwell and Jake Zandu for, it was Tommaso Ciampa and, somebody else and, 40K. Yeah, no. Yeah, they offered me they offered me Indy and Jake Sandu for Tommaso and Billy and 40K, and I was like, nope. I'm not getting 40K. I'd be broke then. Thanks, nice twins. Okay, it's your guys' turn to book. Triple H says we just got the results in from the influencers. Good news, they brought in a very respectable 28K new fans. Beth Spartan wants to take some personal time off. She asked if she can get 2 weeks off. So you can either say, can't do that right now, Beth. Have too much going on, but ask me again in a few weeks. I can give you 1 week we have a PLE to prepare for, or you deserve it. Take the time you need, or not give her any time off. Can't do that. Ask in a few weeks. Okay. Commercial goals: do not book your most popular giant this week, and you'll get school 3. Your most popular giant is Josh Briggs. Yeah, I guess you're not. Do Fury versus Ivy versus Ava Steel Cage opener title? Okay. Ivy versus Fury versus Ava. For the title opener. Women's face cruiser established star. You said women's face cruiser established star. Available are Shotzi and Kaden Carter. Do you want either of those? How long do I get Caden for? End of season? Okay, you're down to 269K. What's the popularity of Ty Cross and Roxanne? Roxanne is at 48 popularity and Ty Cross is at 50 popularity. Beth and Starla versus Ty Cross and Caden first mid-card title table. Okay. You have 2 matches and 3 promos left now. Josh Briggs and Olaf versus Axiom and Nathan title table, second mid card. Okay. You got the main event and 3 promos left now. Use there can be only one. Okay. I use there can be only one. Baron Corbin versus Ilya Dragunov title, last man standing. Baron Corbin's currently hurt. And I already used there can be only one power card. Superstars that are not hurt are Heath Manhattan, Bobby Lashley, Nicholas Mann, Ken Shamrock, and Julius Creed. Damon Kemp, Baron Corbin, and Rich are all hurt. Baron Corbin and Rich are hurt for 2 weeks, and Damon Kemp's hurt for 3 weeks. I mean, you could use your injury rehab 2 on Baron Corbin so he'd be back this week if you wanted. Okay, use the injury rehab 2 on Baron Corbin. Okay, he's back, and I'll put him in that match against Ilya in the Falls Count Anywhere. I mean, in the Last Man Standing. Yeah, we have a pre-match physio. I'll apply it to Baron Corbin. I applied the pre-match physio to Baron Corbin. Now you got 3 promos left. First promo slot, Bobby calls out Heath. Okay. 2 promos left. Second promo slot, Ken calls out Damon. Okay, one more. JC calls out Ivy. Okay. Confirm? Okay. Here we go. Seth Rollins versus Ludwig Kaiser tables match. Seth Rollins picks up a W in a 2.5-star match. Grayson Waller calls out Cody Rhodes in an excellent promo. Dakota Kai versus Billy Slugger. Dakota Kai picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. AJ Styles has an excellent charity promo. Dijak versus Drew Gulak. Dijak picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Tavish calls out Wesley in a weak promo. Jey Uso versus Austin Theory for the title. And Austin Theory wins the title in a 3-star match, and Jay's injured for 4 weeks. Ivy Nile versus Christina Fury versus Ava Moreno for the title. Christina Fury retains in a 4.5-star match, and Ivy's out for 4 weeks. Bobby Lashley calls out Heath in a weak promo. Best Spartan and Sensational Starla versus Tamara and Kaden. Best and Sensational Starla win the titles in a 3-star match. Ken Shamrock calls out Damon in an okay promo. Josh and Olaf versus Nathan and Axiom. Josh and Olaf win the titles in a 3.5-star match. Jacy Jane calls out Ivy in a weak promo. Ilya Dragunov versus Baron Corbin for the title. Ilya Dragunov retains his title in a 4.5-star match. SmackDown, Carmella versus Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Gable and MVP call out Otis and Dex Lumis. The Miz versus Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Channing Stacks Lorenzo picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Jake Sandu has a good promo. Wolfgang versus R-Truth. Wolfgang picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Jive Owens has a good self promo. Then Andre the Giant versus Ricochet. Andre the Giant picks up the W in a 3-star match. Three weeks until WrestleMania. Ooh, SmackDown vetoes Ivy Nile this week. Even though she's injured, I don't know. Sammy George's contract's up. So you can either use your power card on her that will let you automatically renew her, or you can give her you can either give her 16.5K or 11.5K. Use power card, okay. Baron Corbin's upset with you that you didn't come through with your partnership that you promised him. Nathan Frazier wants to take 2 weeks off, so you can either give him 2 weeks, 1 week at the health spot, or not give him any time off. What do you say?
Oops.
One week at the health spot, okay. Commissioner goals have at least one Extreme Rules match this weekend and get scouted. Power cards available are Tornadoes Alley, Get Schooled 1, and Health Spot 1. Do we have a Superstars GM card? Yes, you do. Do you want to use Superstars GM card? And if so, who do you want to use it on? Baron Corbin, okay. It is used on Baron Corbin. You have 4 matches and 3 promos left to book. Baron calls out Ilya Dragunov, okay. Sammy George face turn, okay. You have 4 matches and 1 promo. Beth and Starla versus Ty Cross and Kane opener title Extreme Rules, okay. You got 3 matches and 1 promo left. Ilya versus Nicholas Mann, second mid card, okay. You have 2 matches and 1 promo left. Yeah, and I put it as normal. Julius Charity, okay. You have 2 matches left. Did Bobby versus Heath feud grow? It is currently at 2, so I don't think so. Actually, yeah, it did. Because I remember it was at 1. Bobby versus Heath main event table. Okay. You have the first mid card left. That's all. Oops, take Julius Creed off charity. Okay. Put Julius in the main event. So it's a triple threat tables match, I guess, is what you want. Ken calls out Damon. You got the first mid card left still. Rich is indeed still injured for one more week. The ongoing feuds right now are Josh Briggs and Olaf versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. JC Jane and Sammy George versus Ava Moreno and Tamara Tycross. And Sammy George versus Roxanne Perez and Julius Creed versus Rich. With Josh Briggs' stamina, 37. But just so you know, Nathan Frazier can't fight this week, so you can't book a tag team match. Olaf's stamina is at 13. And Axiom's at 56. I don't know why you're turning Sammy George face, because she's currently in a feud with face Roxanne Perez. What do you mean, how? Sammy George versus Xia Li. You already have Sammy George booked in in the role change promo. You can't do Sammy George versus Xia Li if you have her booked in a promo. The person who would fit Xia Li's fighting style the best would be Ava Moreno, if you want to know. Can we find a face woman fighter rookie? face woman fighter rookie. There's Cora Cut and Penelope Perfect. Sub Austin Benninger. Penelope for 1 week, okay. Penelope versus Xia. Confirm this card. Okay, confirmed. We're doing a WWE 2K24 MyGM right now. Sub Everbless. Okay. SmackDown, Otis and Dexter versus Chad and MVP. Chad and MVP pick up the W in a 3-star match. R-Truth has an excellent charity promo. The Miz versus RVD versus Andre versus Jake. Andre picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. RVD's hurt for 3 weeks. Channing Stacks Lorenzo has an okay self promo. Indy Hartwell versus Carmella. Indy Hartwell picks up the W in a 3-star match. Andrea Cannon calls out Bayley in an excellent promo. Trish and Alba versus Gigi and Fallon. Gigi and Fallon win in a 4-star match, and Trish is injured for 5 weeks. What's up, Icy? Love all my fans. Beth and Sensational Starla versus Kaden and Tamara for the titles. Beth and Starla pick up the W in a 4-star match. Baron calls out Ilya in an OK promo. Penelope Perfect versus Xia Li. Xia Li picks up the W in a 1-star match. Sammy George has an excellent role change. Ilya Dragunov versus Nicholas Mann. Ilya Dragunov picks up the W in a 2-star match. I'm pretty good, Everbless. Thanks for asking. Ken Shamrock calls out Damon Camden in a good promo. Heath Manhattan versus Bobby Lashley versus Julius Creed. Heath Manhattan picks up the W in a 3-star match. Thanks, Juice. Then ECW. Austin Theory versus AJ Styles tables. AJ Styles picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. Grayson Waller calls out Cody Rhodes in an OK promo. Dakota Kai versus Billy Slugger. Billy Slugger picks up the W in a 2-star match. Seth Rollins has a good charity promo. I think he indeed did. Dijak versus Drew Gulak. Dijak picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Ludwig Kaiser has an okay advertising promo. Then Wesley versus Tavish steel cage match. Tavish picks up the W in a 3-star match. Let me check if he just started a feud. Yes, he started a feud with Nicholas Mann. No, he didn't start a feud with Baron. No, they didn't start a feud. They faced, but they didn't start a feud. Okay. Beth Burton's checking back in for that time off. She wants to know if now is a good time to take it. So you can either tell her, sure thing, take the time you need, or you can say, I know I said you could take the time off, but honestly, I need you here to represent NXT right now. Yeah, you told her that to check back in a few weeks and she could see if she could get 2 weeks off. And now she's checking back in, so do you want to give her 2 weeks off or no? She'd be very upset with you if you didn't give her 2 weeks off. So, okay, I'll tell her that you can't have her. She is very upset with you. Commissioner Goals, do not put Ivy now in a match this week and you get blinded. Bro, why do you get these such easy ones, dude? Ivy now is currently hurt, so you're not even allowed to put her in a match. You're so lucky with these. Power cards available are beginner's luck 1, get schooled 1, and the bigger they are. Baron calls out Leah. Is Damon Kemp still injured? Damon Kemp is injured for this week, and then he'll be back. Okay, I have Baron calling out Ilya. What feuds do you currently have? You have Heath versus Bobby, which is level 3. Nicholas Mann versus Ilya, which is level 1. Josh Briggs and Olaf versus Nathan Frazier and Axiom, which is level 1. Damon Kemp versus Ken Shamrock, which is level 1. Julius Creed versus Rich, which is level 2. Tomorrow Ty Cross and Ava Moreno versus JC Jane and Sammy George, which is level 1. Sammy George versus Roxanne Perez, which is level 2. And that's it. Do Sammy versus Roxanne versus JC Steel Cage opener. Okay, you have 3 matches and 2 promos left. Ava calls out Fury, okay. You got 3 matches left and 1 promo. Josh Briggs and Olaf versus Axiom and Nathan main event title normal, okay. We got 2 matches and 1 promo. What's up, Dolores? It's okay, Easton. Is Rich still injured? Rich is currently not injured. No, it was not the greatest SmackDown ever. This era just literally started at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes said this is the start of a new era at WrestleMania, so no, it's not better currently. Julius versus Rich, second mid-card normal. Okay. You have 1 match and 1 promo left. Ken calls out Damon, okay. You got 1 match left. What's the stamina of our women's tag team champions? Beth Spartan is currently at 36, and Sensational Starla is at 79. They currently do not have a feud with anybody. Who's better, Cody or Hogan? I'd probably go Hogan. I'd go Cody over Hogan. Rock over Cody. Cody over Warrior. Shawn Michaels over Cody. Cody over Macho Man. Cody over Flair. Cody over Trish Stratus. And Stone Cold over Cody. What's the stamina for Kane and Ty Cross? Ty Cross is at 44. Kane's at 50. Starla versus Kaden normal. Okay. Confirm this card? No, Dolores, he is not. I mean, he can do wrong, but he is on the way to being the greatest booker of all time. Austin Theory versus AJ Styles tables match. AJ Styles picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. AJ's out for 2 weeks. Grayson Waller has a weak charity promo. Dakota Kai versus Billy Slugger. Dakota Kai picks up the W in a 2-star match. Dijak has a weak class change. Chester versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Trixie Gambit has a good advertising promo. Ludwig Kaiser versus Seth Rollins in a last man standing match. Seth Rollins picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. NXT, Roxanne versus Sammy versus JC. Roxanne picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. Baron Corbin calls out Lillian in a good promo. Kane Carter versus Sensational Starla. Kane Carter picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Ava Moreno calls out Christina Fury in a excellent promo. Rich versus Julius. Rich picks up the W in a 2-star match. Ken Shamrock calls out Damon Kemp in an okay promo. Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus Josh Briggs and Olaf for the titles. Josh Briggs and Olaf retain in a 3.5-star match, and Olaf's out for 3 weeks. Andre the Giant versus Ricochet. Andre the Giant picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Gigi Dolan has an okay training promo. Ridge Holland and The Miz versus R-Truth and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Ridge and The Miz win in a 2-star match. Alba Fire has an excellent charity promo. Wolfgang versus Jive Owens. Wolfgang picks up the W in a 3-star match. Indy calls out Carmelo in an okay promo. Chad and MVP versus Otis and Dexter. Chad and MVP win the titles in a 3.5-star match. One week until Wrestlemania. Nathan Frazier says, listen, I can't stand teaming with Saxon. He's the reason why we keep losing our tag team matches, and I can't drill it into his thick skull. Let me prove who's the problem is on the team. Give me a singles match tonight, and I'll show him how it's done. So you can either say, I can't do that, splitting you two up will confuse viewers, or you can say, okay, I can do that. Do it? Okay. Axiom says, hey, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my next match is, I want to win, okay? Commissioner goal is do not book your most popular bruiser this week and you'll get Vito Star. Power cards available are Contract Negotiation 1, 2 Extreme, and Beginner's Luck 3. Kendrick. I'll be right back. I just have to go do something, so book your card right now. Women's tag team feuds do we have currently going on? There's currently only one, which is JC Jane and Sammy George versus Ava Moreno and Tamara Ty Cross, which is a level 1 feud. Since Tamara Ty Cross can't start a feud with Beth and Starla until she finishes the other feud, so that's the only feud that's going on. Okay. Steel cage? Okay. You got 3 matches and 3 promos left now. It's Damien finally uninjured. He is indeed finally not injured. Do Ken versus Nicholas first mid card normal? Damien runs in on Ken. Ken versus Nicholas first mid card. Damien runs in on Ken. Okay. Bobby versus Heath main event submission. Okay. And you got 1 match and 3 promos left. Nathan versus Josh Briggs normal. Okay. You have 3 promos left now. First promo slot, Ava calls out Fury. Okay. You have Ava booked. You can't do that. You could have Fury call out Ava, but you can't have Ava call out Fury. And JC's booked as well, so you can't have JC call out Ivy. Fury calls out Ava. Okay. First promo slot, yep. Yes, Ivy now is injured for 2 weeks. Shows she won't be able to be used for Wrestlemania. Xia Li calls out Sammy, second mid-card. Second slot. He said Xia Li calls out Sammy. Okay. You got one more. You got the third promo slot. What do you want to do in the third promo slot? Beth and Starla call out Caden and Ty Cross. Okay. Confirm? Okay. What's up, Edit World? No, I'm not gay. SmackDown. Indy Hartwell versus Carmella. It's a 3.5 star match that Indy wins. R-Truth has an excellent self promo. Ricochet versus The Miz. Ricochet picks up the W in a 1.5 star match. Cruz del Toro has a weak charity promo. MVP and Andre versus Otis and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. MVP and Andre win in a 3-star match. Andre Cannons calls out Bailey in an excellent promo. Then Fallon versus Alba versus Gigi. Gigi picks up the W in a 4-star match. NXT, Ava and Tamara versus JC and Sammy. Ava and Tamara pick up the W in a 3-star match. Christina calls out Ava in an OK promo. Ken Shamrock versus Nicholas Mann, Damon's Cameraman. Ken Shamrock picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Xia Li calls out Sammy in an OK promo. Josh Briggs versus Nathan Frazier. Josh Briggs picks up the W in a 3-star match. Tamara, Starla and Spartan call out Ty Cross and Carter in an excellent promo. Bobby Lashley versus Heath Manhattan submission match. Bobby Lashley picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. ECW, Gunther and Ludwig versus Seth and Shinsuke for the titles. Gunther and Ludwig retain the titles in a 3.5-star match, and Ludwig's injured for 2 weeks. Advertising, Austin Theory has an OK advertising promo. Billy and Zelina versus Dakota and Trixie. Billy and Zelina pick up the W in a 2-star match. Roman Reigns has an OK class change. Chester versus Chuck McWagon. Chester picks up the W in a 1-star match. Dijak has a good role change. Then Cody Rhodes versus Grayson Waller. Cody Rhodes retains his title in a 4-star match, and Cody's out for 3 weeks. Uh-oh, for me. Luckily, I got that injury rehab 3 card that I wanted. Wrestlemania week. Yeah, I had to do Chester versus Chuck McWagon. I didn't have enough people. Okay, my show is booked. Ken Shamrock wants a match with Damon within the next 3 weeks. What do you say? So do you give Ken Shamrock a match against Damon? Yes, okay. Commissioner goals ensure that your least popular available specialist is in a match this week and you get school 3. That would be Sammy George. Power cards available are Submissive, Hellspot 1, and Scouted. No, I do not support racism. I do not support racism. Yep, it does. Buy it? Okay. You'll see my show was absolute chaos though, because all my feuds for my mid-card champion Austin Theory literally went down the drain immediately as AJ Styles, who I had feuding with him, got hurt. Then I had Jey Uso feud with him, got hurt. Then for my men's tag team feud, half of my men's tag team champions are hurt, and Ludwig Kaiser, so I can't do a men's tag team championship match. Buy Wrestlemania venue, okay. You are down to 342K. So I had to buy a bunch of rookies just to fill up my show because I didn't have enough for my promo slots. You have 5 matches and 4 promos now left to book. Fury versus Ava versus Zaya versus Sammy, Steel Cage opener. Okay. You got 4 matches and 4 promos left now. Beth and Starla versus Ty Cross and Kane, first mid-card title tornado tag. Okay. Ken versus Damon versus Bobby versus Heath, second mid-card Extreme Rules. Use 2 Extreme, okay. Do you want to put the title on the line or no? Title or no title? You are not allowed to do false count anymore for tag team matches. Yes, title? Okay. So you have 2 matches and 4 promos left to book now. The only matches for tag teams are Tables, Extreme Rules, Tornado Tag, Hell in a Cell, TLC, Steel Cage, and Backstage Brawl. But you wouldn't be able to do your men's tag team feud since Olaf's still hurt for 2 more weeks. Yeah, Olaf and Ivy are hurt, so you can't use them. And you don't have any injury rehab. So your current feuds that you have going on that you can do are Rich versus Julius and Ilya versus Nicholas Mann are the 2 current feuds that are going on that you can do. Do Axiom versus Nathan versus Josh Briggs, second mid-card. You already have your second mid-card filled. A third mid-card? Okay. You still have Ilya, Baron, Julius, Roxanne, Rich, JC, and Nicholas left to use. Ilya versus Nicholas versus Julius versus Rich. Title Steel Cage, okay. You got, okay, Baron Charity. Okay. Roxanne Charity. Okay. You got just JC left. Do you want to buy someone else as well to do charity? You currently have 2 promo slots open and only 1 available star. Buy a face fighter legend. Okay. A face fighter legend. Available are Eve Torres, Shane O'Mac, Devon Dudley, and the Sandman. Shane O'Mac, okay. Shane O'Mac charity, okay. And then I'm guessing you want to do JC Jane charity as well. But I'll have you say it. Yeah, okay, JC Jane charity. Confirm this card. Confirm, okay. ECW, Cody Rhodes versus Grayson Waller, no holds barred for the title. Grayson Waller wins the title in a 5-star match. Yeah, so Sally Steamroll has a weak charity promo. Dijak versus Wesley submission match. Dijak picks up the W in a 4-star match. Odyssey Rift has an okay charity promo. Roman Reigns versus Lurch Evans Iron Man match. Roman Reigns picks up the W in a 2-star match, and Roman's out for 3 weeks. Matt Adore has a good charity promo. Dakota versus Zelina versus Billy versus Trixie Falls Count Anywhere. Zelina picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. Clay Courtman has a good charity promo. Then Austin versus Shinsuke versus Seth versus Gunther for the title. Gunther wins the title in a 4-star match. Christina Fury versus Ava versus Zaya versus Sammy. Fury retains her title in a 4-star match. Baron Corbin has a good charity promo. Sensational for Beth and Caden and Tamara. Caden and Tamara win in a 3.5-star match. Roxanne Perez has an okay charity promo. Heath versus Bobby versus Damon versus Ken. Bobby wins the title in a 5-star match. Shane O'Mac has a good charity promo. Josh versus Axiom versus Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier picks up the W in a 3.5-star match. JC Jane has a weak charity promo. And then Ilya versus Nicholas versus Julius versus Rich. Ilya retains his title in a 4.5-star match. Then SmackDown, Bayley versus Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell picks up the W in a 4.5-star match. R-Truth has a good self-promo. Jive Owens versus Ridge versus Cruz versus Channing. Channing Sykes Lorenzo picks up the W in a 3-star match. The Miz calls out Wolfgang in an excellent promo. Ricochet versus Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant picks up the W in a 4-star match. Eric has a good charity promo. Gigi and Fallon versus Alba and Andrea Cannons. Alba and Andrea Cannons win in a 3.5-star match. Then Chad Gable and MVP versus Otis and Dexter Lumis for the titles. Otis and Dexter Lumis win the titles in a 5-star match. And I think this series is over. And indeed it is, as SmackDown gets its 10 out of 10 Hall of Fame trophies. And let's see. The Slammy Awards. Xavier Woods had the highest average superstar morale. Ted DiBiase had the most commissioner goals completed, and the most Bruiser superstars on roster was Theodore Long. SmackDown. So best match quality was NXT. And then highest total profits was SmackDown. Most new fans was SmackDown. But highest average card quality during PLEs was NXT. Most rivalries completed was NXT. Best average card quality was SmackDown. So for ECW, most matches won was Zelina Vega at 14. Most popularity gained was Grayson Waller at 58. Most matches booked was Austin Theory at 16. Most weeks spent injured was Tommaso Ciampa at 7. And highest average match rating was Roman Reigns at 4. In NXT, most matches won was Carmella at 10. Most popularity gained was Ilya at 68. Most matches booked was Axiom at 16. Most weeks spent injured was Ivy at 4. And highest average match rating was Ivy at 4.09. In SmackDown, most matches won was Bayley. Most popular gained was Indy at 59. Most matches booked was Indy at 21. Most weeks spent injured was Trish at 8. And highest average match rating was Jey Uso. And the Hall of Fame goes to Theodore Long. Cream of the crop. So this save file will be retired. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.